Y'all, first off, I want to say Happy New Year's. It's 2024, right? If y'all can see in the back, bro, I got all the cereals. I just finished my Reese's Puff, like, what, yesterday? Man, I bought one of them large, extra size boxes, bro. Cereal ain't even the same no more. Before I get this video started, but on the cool, cereal ain't the same, bro. This box right here, can you try to guess how much this costs? Remember back then when you get a box like this, bro? You can go to the store with $2, bro, and get a whole box of cereal, like this size or even bigger for $2, bro. This shit is like $4. Not even including like this size. See this size right here? This is a normal size. This is just a little bit bigger because it says large size. But for the cool though, yo, Cookie Crisp is fire. That's rated. Hold on. Cookie Crisp, Reese's Puff, Captain Crunch, Fruity Pebbles, Trix. Man, what cereal, bro? Those are the top elite cereals. I feel like I'm missing one. I know Cocoa Puffs is fire because when you get done eating it, the milk is chocolatey as hell. I mean, it's like kind of same with Cookie Crisp, but Cookie Crisp is not too chocolatey. But on the cool, this box is like more $4 or $5. Bro, it's $6.89 for an extra size now. I'm like, bro, I eat a box, bro, I can eat the extra size by myself in like 2 days. Could you imagine, bro? I can't eat this. This is my girl cereal. I can't eat this, bro. I would eat this in one bowl. She's like, don't touch my cereal. Don't touch my cereal. You're gonna eat that in one bowl. Honestly, probably. Honestly, half a bowl. Because if I eat a real bowl of cereal, if I eat 2 bowls of cereal, this is gone. I'm telling you, for a fact it's gone, bro. So I don't even get boxes of cereals this small. They either got it like, I only got this because like, of course I want a Cookie Crisp, but at the same time, I don't want to eat cereal that's like, I don't want to get done with it too quick. You know what I'm saying? I got to get a bigger size, but I didn't really want Cookie Crisp that bad. Okay, I'm lying. I did. That's why I got it. But I wasn't craving like I do Reese's Puff and like Captain Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Captain Crunch, Reese's Puff, Fruity Pebbles, Trix, Frosted Flakes. I know some of y'all gonna be like, oh, I like Frosted Flakes too sugary. You've been sweet in the tank for the last 5 years. Don't worry about what cereal is too sweet. You cool with having sugar in your tank. Stop playing. Frosted Flakes is not too sweet. You're just too salty. But no, on the cool though, I'm gonna give you a bowl of cereal. On the cool, you gotta keep you a box of cereal at all times. On the cool, bro, Reese's Puff, a box of extra size, like a family size, costs like $6.69, bro. It's like $7 after tax. That is crazy, bro. That's damn near paying mortgage for a box of cereal. My rent is cheaper than a box of cereal. Are you crazy? Imagine if I was going crazy shopping, and I know for a fact, food stamps ain't the same no more. Ain't no way in hell you could be on food stamps in 2024. We're in 2042. Happy 2024. Happy New Year, by the way. Since we want to start off talking about cereal, but when we go into the new year, bro, shit might only get more expensive. And that's what I want to tap into. So I'm going to go ahead and make my box of cereal real quick and tell y'all it's the new year. I don't know. We went to go see me and my girl went to go see the fireworks last night. And for some reason, shit just felt completely different. Like, I swear to God, as soon as it hit 12 a.m., bro, it was over with. Like, a whole new energy came. If you don't start your year off the way that you wanted to at 12 a.m. at December 31st, 2023, if you kind of went bad at 12 a.m. and you kind of started off for a bad morning, whatever the case may be, you still have a whole entire day to change it around, bro. It's not having even been a full day yet, right? So for me, it's like what, 3:16? So it's been only about 15 hours since it's been January 1st. So I like to have fun on January 1st, like at 12 a.m., start the night like around like 9, 10 a.m., actually the whole day, because you got to prepare. And then when you go into January 1st, the whole entire year, you're setting the tone for like what year it's gonna be. So if you go into 2024 with a terrible attitude, you're mostly likely gonna have a start off terrible year because your mindset went in, it's groggy. You gotta go in there with like some positive energy. So I made sure I didn't have a single bad time like going into 2024. Because even though today's 2024 and the day hasn't even started yet for me, even though I was out last night at the club with my girl, bro, we going crazy, but I feel like the day hasn't started until the day has literally the sun has started, like just came up for the first day of the year, not midnight, because you don't celebrate your birthday. You get happy birthday text when you wake up, like 12 a.m., right? So let's say 12 a.m. Oh, everybody, happy birthday. I hope you have a great birthday, a great birthday week. But you don't just celebrate at 12 a.m. You get your happy birthday text and you celebrate the whole entire day. And some people do this the whole entire week. So since we're on that topic, when you got coming in the new year, make sure y'all are celebrating the whole entire day and the whole entire week. So you can start this week off fresh. You got to get your mind fresh. You can't go in like it's like the last year. That year is gone. It's completely gone. So I want to say, set your year to have your year set the way that you want it to always go. try to be as positive and like, oh yeah, like I'm never gonna have a bad year. Like literally go in there with a mindset like of like, oh, I'm gonna be positive about this. Set goals. Like, for instance, I started this video off. If y'all got any kind of goals, come back to this video and name things that we're gonna like go through and we're gonna like outline like, hey, what is this gonna be? Like, what do you want to accomplish for this year, the whole entire year? Like start having like a list of things I want to do. Actually, I said have a bucket list. A bucket list is probably the best way because if you have a bucket list, it's kind of like unlimited and or limitless, however you want to call it. If you got a bucket list, bro, you got a whole bunch of things you want to do. It keeps you alive. Like that's your purpose in life, honestly, a bucket list. So if you want to go donate to a children's hospital, jump out of a helicopter, make your first $5,000, get 100,000 views. No matter what it is, bro, a bucket list is a bucket list. It's the reason you keep going. You give yourself purpose. So, shit, I'm fat as hell. So mine is like, hey, how many Whataburger points can I get this year? You know what I'm saying? How many Chick-fil-A points? How many Chipotle points I can get the whole entire year? Because I got points from McDonald's, bro. Don't tell nobody this, but I got like 40,000 points from McDonald's, bro. That is crazy. None of y'all are topping, bro. I want somebody to literally top me in the comment section. Who got more points than me in McDonald's? I bet you don't. I got so many. I can eat off McDonald's for a whole year for free. That's how many points I got. 36,000 points. No. 38. No, I think it's 40,000 now. Because I just went the other day and I got me a fish fillet. I got me like a double cheeseburger and some other shit and some chicken nuggets. But the point is, bro, I got a lot of points. So Chick-fil-A, Chipotle, McDonald's. That actually, hold on, that's a good goal. No, we're not gonna downplay like that. That's a good goal. My goal this year, I'm gonna have a big bucket list. My bucket list gonna be so crazy this year, bro. I'm telling y'all, that's how you live life, bro. Listen, I'm glad we on this conversation because my bucket list gonna be so crazy. It's to the point where I'm never gonna have a day where I'm not trying to fulfill something. Because if you're just sitting around all day, you got a bucket list of this thing you want to do, but you're just sitting there, and you're like, oh my god, like. I'm not fulfilling anything. I'm just coming home, looking at my bucket list, and I'm going scrolling on social media and watching everybody live their life while you just at home bored doing nothing. You're eating a bowl of ramen noodles, scratching your fucking belly button, burping and shit, and watching Netflix. Like, that's cool and all. It's cool to get your, you know what I'm saying, your lazy day, lazy week to get, tap into your mental health. But on that note, bro, y'all got to make sure that y'all got a bucket list because you don't want to be bored. Like, I mean, bro, I don't care what it is. Even if you wanted to say, hey, I want to cook my first piece of chicken on a rock or on a pot in the woods or going hiking. I want to hike for the first time. I'm gonna stay in a tent for a week. Bro, do these things. And I promise y'all, life will be literally more fulfilling. If you got all these ideas and you come home right after work or you just scroll on social media, bro, you're messing up your mental health. Honestly, that's probably why it's so bad. Like literally, you gotta tap into like your bucket list. Create a bucket list. Pretend like you're about to die. The only way you can start to really live is if you're literally making a list like you're about to die. Because if you notice everybody who ends up with illnesses, who end up being sick, they always make these bucket lists before they die because they have a limited amount of time and they live their best life. I know a whole bunch of people that was literally basically on their deathbed that lived their life more than I have, and that's facts. In a matter of 5-6 months, because what else are you supposed to do? You can't sit there in misery. You're leaving this earth. So you got to make your bucket list like you're literally about to leave Earth. So I'm going to get straight to the point. If your bucket list is to do something tiny, it doesn't matter what it is, bro. Get your first girlfriend, have your first date on a cruise ship, or have your first date on a picnic table that you built in the middle of the park, or have your first wine glass in a helicopter. Man, just go stupid. Just don't limit yourself. You see what I'm saying? So when you create your bucket list, you'll start to really tap into what life really is, because then you're giving yourself a purpose. Because if you're going home every day, you're not creating a bucket list, you don't see purpose because you're like, oh, I'm not thinking to do this. Why? Because you're not doing things, because you're not pushing yourself to, hey, and these are easy things. Everything don't cost money. Let's be realistic here. Like, I know one of my goals is to make the biggest chocolate chip cookie I've ever made, actually from scratch. And like, imagine if, okay, so today is January 1st, 2024, and I'm gonna make sure, I have 365 days this year. I'm gonna make sure I create a bucket list or do something, make at least a video a day that'll create some type of successfulness into something stupid. Like, I wanna make the biggest chocolate chip cookie ever in my kitchen. I have a huge island here. I can record that, and that'll be the happiest day of my life, because when I look back on it, I'm like, oh my God, I did completed something. But you got to go into the year with a positive mindset, because if you don't, or create some type of list, your life's just gonna feel like it has no purpose. And I think that's what purpose is. Seeing parts of the world, creating things you've never done. That's what success is. It's not all money. Success is not all money. I don't know who told y'all that, but it's not all money. Success is things that you have got. It's a point in your life you got that you got into that you didn't think you would get that far. It's a milestone you have stepped over, and something you have surpassed, or something you have completed. That's what success is. Because remember, with the word success means when you either download a file, you complete a file, it says successfully downloaded. Correct? Just because you download one song in your album or your album music doesn't mean that that's the only song that you want to listen to. You keep downloading songs successfully so you can have a whole album, so you can have a whole playlist to listen to. Live your life like a playlist. So we're gonna get into that. But anyway, yeah, y'all. So like one of my goals this year is, right now I currently bench like 360 pounds. So my goal is to be at 4 plates before the summer. Y'all, if I'm not at 4 plates by the summer, and bro, I should be benching, bro, I should be squatting 5 plates easily. Bro, I already squat like 460. Excuse my language, but come on, bro. To be honest, I'm already squatting like 460. So if I go in the gym 4 places, that's easy. I mean, high schoolers is benching. I mean, squatting that. I mean, let's be honest, that's a lot of weight. Not everybody is squatting that. So let me kind of calm that down, not expecting everybody to be all like, yo, I can't bench 4 or 5. What are you talking? I mean, I can't squat 4 or 5. What are you talking about? But I do know squatting 500-600 pounds, I don't really want to go too much higher, because Ronnie Coleman, he's a beast. But at the same exact time, I don't want to put myself in a position wherever I ever like hurt myself, or I'll be disabled for the rest of my life because I made a bad decision and boosted my ego. Cool, yeah, I'd say I squat 700 pounds, but do I really want to be a strongman? I don't care about that. If I could squat 600 pounds, 500 pounds, some Jalen Hurts shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm not playing for the Eagles, but I'm trying to get my success like an Eagle. I'm trying to fly away with this shit. Because to be honest, bro, I want to be squatting 6 plates and benching 5 plates this year. If I'm not, somebody take my phone away from me. Ban me from the gym. Take my membership away. And I don't even have a membership. Just don't let me come in no gym. If I come to the gym, start asking me, hey, can you bench 4 plates? Can you bench 5 plates? Can you squat 6 plates? If you can't come in. It's going to be like, hey, you got to take 2 shots before you get in the club. You got to pay $20 before you get inside the club. Let me see your ID before you get out of the club. In this case, I got to be benching 4, 5 plates and squatting 6 plates. Now, that's my goal this year. And I don't want to go too much higher than that. That's just my goal. I'm okay with saying, hey, what am I okay with dying with? Like, if one day I die, you know, God forbid, one day I die when I'm old, 120 years old, and I'm dying, and I'm like, okay, I don't want to be on earth that long. That's too fucking long. I've been 120 years old. I'm gonna just take that back, bro. I've been on earth for like 27 years, and this shit getting on my nerves. This shit is ghetto. It's ratchet. The earth smell like diabetes. I mean, the earth is on its last leg, basically. We're like the handicap planet. Like, on the cool, this shit is terrible. But I bet you if you flew outside of Earth and smelled the aroma, if Earth had an aroma outside of the atmosphere, I guarantee you that shit smell like Newports, Black & Mild, e-cigarettes, all kind of vapes and shit. That shit would smell like tampons, half been pre-owned and reused, a dusty box of Pop-Tarts, some antique wear, dust. I mean, all baby diapers. I mean, Earth probably stank, to be real with you. There's probably certain parts of the Earth that just stank. That's probably why aliens only land certain places. Like, god damn, it stank. We want to live. We want to land here. I ain't landing here. This shit stank. We ain't even bring the air freshener. But on the cool, that's what I'm saying though. I want to have this year to the point where I'm doing so much, bro, where I don't regret nothing. You see what I'm saying? So, if y'all are watching this video, today is January 1st, 2024. I can't wait to see what I'm like at December 31st, or even in the summertime, to be honest. Because realistically speaking, every day you do something, you've got more successful. And I'm trying to I don't want to have no regrets. Like that speech that Denzel Washington gave, saying like all the gifts and all the talents, your ghost talents and all the gifts you had, sitting at the edge of your bed, and they all saying, hey, you didn't tap in, right? Basically say, you didn't use me, you didn't bring me alive. And like, I don't want to have those kind of regrets, bro, one day when you're like, yo, why I didn't do nothing? Because I was the same way about the YouTube thing, the social media thing, right? But at the same time, I'm saying to myself, like, I wasn't tripping at one point. I was like, I'm okay with like not going forward and trying to complete certain things. I didn't care about regret, but now I'm like, yo, I'm still young. I'm only 27, but I'm like, yo, what am I going to be mad about that I didn't use my youth for when I'm like 47 and or I'm 37 or I'm 57 or 67. And that's a long time from now. But I'm thinking to myself, like, in 20, 30, 40 years, what am I going to regret if I don't complete it now? So sometimes I like to, I think really what made me make this video, what motivated me to make this video is I was sitting in the house a couple weeks ago. And even when I was driving in, sitting in the house. And I realized, I watched a video and this lady was like older, right? And she was looking back at videos and photos of them when they were younger. And I remember these two sisters, y'all probably seen them on social media before, but they were saying something like, why are you looking at those photos? Wouldn't you want to be that pretty again? Don't you want to be young and pretty again? Doesn't that make you sad? And I'm thinking to myself like, damn, they are older, looking at photos of them when they were like 80 years ago, 70 years ago, when they were in their 20s. They were young. And you're a young, youthful, blossom flower, full of straight beauty and energy. And for me to put myself in perspective and to think that like I'm 80, 90 years old and I'm looking to myself I like to look at myself like that. And I'm thinking to myself like right now, I'm 27. And I'm thinking to myself in 60 years from now, and I'm looking, so just do this, y'all. If y'all got it, I'm telling you it will work. Look at how young you are. It doesn't matter if you're 37, 47, whatever case may be, it is not too late. But most of y'all, it's a lot of 20-year-olds and teenagers nowadays. We're booming like crazy. Look at a photo of you, just a nice photo where you smiling, full of energy. I don't care if you're at an arcade, Dave & Buster's, wherever you at. Look at that photo, a nice little picture you took with your family, whatever, and look how young you are. And pretend as if you were 80 years old and you looking back at this person. Did that person complete and do everything that person was supposed to do in this lifetime and at that point in their life to the point where you have no regrets? Or would you look back and be like, I was 18 years old, I was 25 years old, and all I did was sit on the couch, pretend to be depressed, eat ice cream, watch Netflix, and complain about my life? Then when you get all that maturity and you grow as a person and your mind, your mental state becomes strong and sadness is rare, you're gonna get to an age to where you're looking back and you're like, damn, why did I have this strength then? I have it now. And you're gonna look back and like, wow, I wish I had this kind of the strength when I was this young, because now I'm looking back on regret and I wish I would have did these things when I was this age. It would have been a great highlight to look back on. But now you look back and you wasted all your life. Cause I saw a video of what's his name? Duke Dennis or whatever from YouTube. He said, he was talking about the same exact thing. So like basically from 20 years old to 24 years old, he didn't remember anything in his life. Like he didn't do nothing. He wasted time. I remember doing the same shit. He said your life starts at 25 years old. He was not capping. Like literally, life for me, I felt like started at 25. I wasted time from 20 to 24 because of the fact that I'm young and all that bullshit. That's what I did, honestly. I wasted time because I'm young. But then I look back and I'm like, yo, I wish I never wasted. I'm only 27 now, but I'm like, damn, what could I have done in 4 years? Rather than sitting down looking at people's life, where would I be at if I did more instead of sitting at home for the last 4 or 5 years in my 20s doing nothing, just completely being depressed, pretending to act like everybody's life's better than mine? I don't want that when I'm older. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not doing that. And that's not, yeah, you're young, I'm young, whatever, but every day you get older. No matter how young you get, you can't go back. We ain't Benjamin. We don't got a Benjamin Button DNA. So let's keep it real as a meal that's only half the deal. You see what I'm saying? So I'm trying to let y'all know I don't want no regrets. I don't. Start this year off, bro, like y'all really want something out of life. Like if you're gonna be a bitch and not try to go out early or like, yo, I'm not gonna take my life, or you shouldn't think about that. But if you're gonna be like, oh, I want to stay on earth, I'm gonna stay here, but I'm gonna be sad. If you're not gonna go out and you wanna stay on this earth, remember, don't put yourself in misery, bro. Don't be miserable. Literally stay here and accomplish things you always wanted to accomplish. Don't put yourself in misery being sad every day. Being here is already enough, but set goals for yourself. And I know some of that word goals scare people. It does. I don't want nobody to be like, oh, goals. I don't want to do the goals. That's a scary word. But realistically, it's just a word to say, hey, you got to set a certain type of timeline, a point, a pin in your life where, hey, I'm going to start here. This is where I'm going to start off, and I got a destination. How far do I want to go? How many routes I'm taking? How many people I'm taking with me? How many people I'm dropping off on my routes? And I don't want to get too textbook. I don't want to get too political on this, but I just want to let y'all know, just like, don't live life too serious. Have fun. Have fun and set a goal. I don't know what it is, bro, but have fun. Don't just go life blindly, taking it day by day. Literally go home, start today. Starting your notes on your phone. Get a pen and paper and write everything you ever wanted to do. What would sound fun if you completed it? What would make you feel good if you completed it? And every single time you start on that thing, make sure that you are marking and documenting every single part of the way to process. Because I did the same thing with TikTok before I got to 2.3 million followers. I remember I was documenting every time I got 10,000 followers. I was documenting every time I got 20,000 followers. I was documenting when I got to 100,000 followers. I remember documenting, just writing down my goals, and then I hit it. And now I got 2 million followers, past 2 million followers. That was a goal. My goal was to hit 1 million followers. I hit 2. That's great. And set more milestones, but don't just pick one goal, pick many goals, because you can get bored of one goal. Start switching it up. That way you won't be so stressed out. So do stick with what you're doing, but like, yo, I'm telling y'all, just believe me. Look at yourself in the future. Like, what do I don't want to regret as this person? What you want to do? Some of y'all need to get a dog. I don't know about y'all, but if you get an animal, that would change your life. It really would. Get you a dog or 2. I want 3. I got 2. I got 2 pit bulls. I know for a fact, if I'm feeling bad or I'm having a bad day, I can go outside with them, bro. I can throw the ball. I can go jump on an electrical scooter. We can go ride down the street. Like, yo, I'm telling you, we go ride down the street and exercise them. Seeing them happy makes me happy. We go throw the frisbee, go to the park. Going to the park is probably one of the most therapeutic things you can ever do, because when you go, you see everybody else with their girlfriend, with their wife, with their family. You got the kids out there. The kids are on it. It's beautiful to see kids play, because you used to be a kid at one point and you didn't care about what nobody think. If y'all go to a park, remember, if you see those kids there, that used to be you. Watch those kids. They're not paying attention to you. They're over there building sand castles and shit. They're over there running around screaming, running around playing in the grass, hanging off the jungle gym. They're swinging on a swing. They don't care about what's going on around them. They are focused and they're having a time of their life. And that's what success is. And I think we need to be tapped in. That's like tunnel vision. Kids have a serious case of tunnel vision, because when they playing outside, bro, they don't care about nothing else, dog. That's facts. When I'm watching kids play, I'm like, yo, that was us. When we was little, bro, we didn't care if a tiger was coming in the middle of the street. I remember one time when we was little, this is a true story. Me and my 3 sisters, it was me and my 3 sisters. We were playing Foursquare in the middle of the street. And keep in mind, I'm from Louisiana, so there's all kinds of crazy animals, bro. You could be playing basketball and go up for a layup and shoot a 3 and a raccoon come from the back of the backboard. It's that serious. That's how, or you could just be taking your trash out and a fucking alligator pop out the motherfucker. Like an alligator coming out your trash can, or a raccoon coming from under your gas tank. Like, how's that even possible? But we was playing Foursquare in the street. And 2 of my sisters, older sister was over there, and me and my other younger sister, we was over here. So everybody who remember Foursquare, you know how the game went. We playing in the street, we literally not paying attention to nothing. We don't, because as a kid, you don't care about cars at all, but you just remember you had this third sense that when you hear a little sound of cars coming, and you knew to move out the way, because they didn't really honk at you when you was kids. Unless you had one of those assholes that used to get mad because the ball be rolling down, you gotta go get it, and they on the other side of the street, about to run the ball over and shit, and they get mad because you're trying to cross the street and they beat. Well, it's rare that people will honk at you as a kid. So long story short, we playing Foursquare in the street, and my older sister, she catches the ball, and my other sister, she looks down because she, when you play Foursquare, you bounce the ball on the ground. So she's looking to see where the ball went, and when she's looking, my other sister caught the ball. She's not paying attention. She goes, "There's a snake. There's a snake right there." She moves. My sister's like, "That ain't no snake. That's a stick." So my sister's like, "That is a snake. That is a snake." And we looking like, what the fuck? That is a snake. Well, why is that snake got a big ass round piece in the middle of it? We're like, what the fuck? That looks like a snake. I mean, a stick. But she's like, "No, that's a stick." And I'm like, "That's a snake." And it's literally on my sister's foot. And it's long too. I mean, this is a long ass snake, y'all. It look like one of them. Y'all know that shit in the back of a dryer, that little silver part that catches all the debris and shit that goes into the wall end of the dryer. That motherfucker was long like that. More like a long ass slinky. But long story short, my sister's not moving. She's letting her know that is a snake. That is a snake. Move. So that's not a snake. That's a stick. And my sister doesn't see because the snake is black, and the gravel outside is black on the ground where we lived at. So it kind of did look like a stick. She moves her foot. As soon as he moves her foot, it freaked the snake out. The snake starts slithering, but it was slow. It didn't bite my sister because it just ate a meal. Its stomach was fat. It looked like it either ate somebody's cat, somebody's baby cat, or it ate a huge ass rat, something. But the point I'm making was we was so tuned into I'm on this side. My sister's backs are turned, and I still didn't see them. Still didn't see the snake. My other sister saw it, and she's on that side, and it's behind them. And I'm so zoned out, we're not paying attention to us. How the hell we miss a snake slithering up behind somebody? Like, bro, if this was a movie if this was an Anaconda movie, we would have been getting screamed at and cussed at in the screen all day. Cause I don't know how the hell I missed that. I just know I was zoned out. But that's how in life we should be when it comes down to being zoned out into our gifts, zoned out in our talents. And that's another thing. If y'all got talents and gifts, stop letting them go to waste, bro. That is a terrible thing to do. Letting your talents go to waste. Could you imagine, bro, one day the world could have seen who you really were and what you could have shared with the world, but you didn't because you literally chose to just not embrace it? I think about that all the time. Like, yo, what am I not embracing? What am I not sharing with the world? Like, what am I regretting right now? Like, I know I'm regretting a whole bunch because it's a lot of things that I wouldn't tune in on. So if there's something you wanted to do, either way, if you played basketball before and you want to get back into street ball, or you want to go to some G League or go to another foreign country and go play, go do that. Everybody don't gotta. I think we got so caught up in this American lifestyle that if money is not compensated or money is not attached to what we love to do, we don't want to pursue it no more. And that shows you that money is not that important because you start to lose that drive when money is not attached. You start chasing money and stop chasing your dream. And wonder why at one point you were happy when you were doing what you were doing because you weren't worried about the money. And when you started worrying about the money, it fucked you up. It messed your head up. That's why I'm telling y'all, you should not be worrying about the money. Worry about what you're doing first because the money's gonna screw your head up. To be honest with you, you're never gonna be satisfied with how much money you get. And that's a first-hand experience. I've understood that. Money secures you, make your life better. And I remember when I was dead broke. I remember that. But like I'm in a point in my life where I have more money and it's like now I feel the same. I just know if something is going on, I'm stressed. I don't have to be stressed about a financial situation. I don't have to add that stress on because I'm secure. But I promise you, you don't feel no different. If you don't work on your mental, you don't work on your character, money is not. As soon as you put money into play, problems come. Notice that. But money is never going to be enough to you. Say you did make $1 million. You're going to start to be worrying about people. You're going to see somebody on the internet that made 10 million. That's going to bother you. You're going to be like, oh man, I want to make 10 million now. You make your 10 million. Somebody posting, oh man, I got 30 million in my bank account, bro. I've been hustling all year. Oh man, I'm not doing enough. 10 million ain't enough. And you're not going to be happy with it. And someone, oh yeah, I will be happy. But I'm telling you, you'll be happy with the money. But once you start spending it and nothing come back in, you're going to be like, oh man, I want more. So you get 30 million, you find out your homeboy that was making 30 million or someone on the internet was making 30 million, turn their money into a whole empire, and now they're making 100 million. You're like, oh man, I'm not rich enough. Now you're gonna be always competing because if you're a guy, you know what I'm saying. You always gonna be competing for to be top notch at all times. You don't care what's going on, bro. You're going to be always want to be. You always want to be on top. It's in a man's nature to be combative. It's in a man's nature to be challenging, and everything is always a challenge, or you always want to be on top. Men are very egotistic by nature. That's why you see a lot of men, what kind of vehicles they drive. They want to drive big trucks with the high wheels. That's why trucks are more of a man kind of thing, because it does feed ego. It makes you feel bigger than what you are. It makes you feel like a man. Like, most men don't feel manly when they're driving a car. Could you imagine if you 6'8", you bench 500 pounds, and you the size of a fucking football player? You look like a fucking Viking. You could dunk a basketball since you was 12 years old, but you're driving a Prius, or you hopping in a Honda Civic. or you riding a Toyota Camry, like, you're not gonna feel like a man. You'll like your car, but like, you want a truck. You know what I'm saying? Something you can throw your boots in, something you can throw your fucking, a big ass anchor, or you can tow a trailer on. You wanna feel like a man. You ain't gonna feel like a man in the car. We leave that for the ladies. But there's no wrong with having a car, but it's just some men, they know, they ignore it. By nature, everything is always a competition. So, you make 100 million, then you're gonna be like, man, I wanna be a billionaire. Now you're thinking about how you're gonna be a billionaire, and you got $900 more million to get there. Honestly, me, I don't give a damn about being a billionaire. That's a lot of money, and that's gonna take a lot of work and a lot of, man, that's gonna take a lot of brains and a big team for me to get to a. If I'm okay with 9 and never being a billionaire, you shouldn't be okay. But it's kind of a get rich or die trying thing. But it's not become a billionaire or die trying type of thing. Like, I really don't care. But if I always maintain at least $5 million a month, you know what you can do with $5 million? Do you understand? When you got billions, bro, that's not much you can do. Life's gonna be too boring. You're gonna be too damn rich at that point. You're gonna own a yacht, a private jet. What can you buy? You have to start buying islands and shit. Start going to countries. Hey, can I buy half of this place? Matter of fact, let me get the whole continent. Y'all got a 20% deal off going on right now? Buy 3 countries, get 1 free. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. Or turning your family member in, or give your mom in to an emperor or somebody or a pope and get the whole country free. I mean, I wouldn't sell my mom like on some African history shit, but like, damn, if you had to give your mom in to marry her, to like give her to a pope or some shit, and you get the whole half of a continent, mom, come on, be realistic. You're single, and I'm broke. I don't care what I gotta do. Just be honest. But on the cool though, at that point, if you're a billionaire, bro, honestly, bro, I would start buying islands and shit. Buy my own little island, buy my own little piece of, I start buying a city. You roll into that bitch speeding, you can't get a speeding ticket. Who gonna give you a speeding ticket? You own a city. How you gonna get a speeding ticket in your city? Could you imagine a judge or a cop or an officer? I saw a video of a guy was speeding. He got pulled over he was on a whole nother island. He got pulled over. The cop pulled him over, looked at his name on his ID, and let him go. He didn't know that the guy owned the island. He's some billionaire. This guy's a multi-billionaire. He got a lot of money. But look it up on YouTube. You'll see the video. I think it was a white guy. He's driving and he's speeding. And he gets pulled over by a cop. And the cop saw his name. He was like, hey, he didn't know it was him. He let him go because you just pulled a guy over on his own island. He owned the island. What the fuck you can do? That motherfucker can kick you off he owns that piece of land. You're giving a cop is giving you a ticket. And you're given the opportunity to be a cop and work on that island. And you go pull somebody over and try to issue them a ticket, and you work on their property, that's like trying to give me a ticket or trying to charge me with breaking and entering in my own yard because you see me walking my front door. You see what I'm saying? You can't do that. That's my property. That's some boss shit. Never been able to get a ticket because you on your own land, bro. You don't get no better than that, bro. Honestly. And like I said, bro, I don't think nobody, you can ever be satisfied in life with money or anything that matters. That's why you always gotta make new goals or be happy with what you got. Stop where you at and be like, hey man, I appreciate how far I came. Because, like I said, on the cool, I'm sure they're good. Like these are literally mini chocolate chip cookies. But, like I said, start some goals, have some goals, y'all. And make sure y'all set some goals. Eat the best food. I mean, I don't care what y'all do, bro. Just set goals. Like, for instance, if I wake up today, or wake up tomorrow, I'm like, hey, I want to try some Nigerian food today that I never had. Or look on YouTube, things that you never ate before, places you never saw, things you never did outside before. Like, I know one of mine is have a living lifestyle. Like, one of my goals is, and one place I wanted to do this is Washington, because it's a beautiful place to do it. But I want to have a tent, go out there with a knife, flashlight, a couple books, one of those traveling pans, a water canister, a lighter, probably some lighter fluid, or whatever the case may be, some plates, and and a fishing rod. And I just want to go by a stream, go live somewhere in the woods somewhere, and literally see what it's like to live in the wilderness for a while. Just Go fish, get some fish from the stream and cook it on a rock or roast it on some sticks over some heat, man. And just literally live that life and see how my life is, man. Plant some vegetables and fruits, just some real nature life shit, bro, that'll make me seriously happy. On the cool. I don't know what y'all gotta do, bro, but make sure y'all doing something this year. Like, don't start January 1st off like the way you've been starting your whole entire life off. You're not gonna get nowhere. You're gonna be depressed forever. Don't even think about your life no more. Just start thinking about what you like to do. And there's not much you like to do. Create something you like to do, even if it's bullshit. Just pretend. Do like Mike Tyson said. Do what you hate like you love it. Try to do it, bro. I don't care what it is. I mean, if you gotta go buy a dirt bike and go dirt bike riding somewhere and buy a four-wheeler, I mean, just do something. Like I said, one thing that makes me happy is taking my dogs on a run. I go get a Lime scooter. I know what y'all know what that is. But if you live in Austin like me, you know what it is. But go get you a Lime scooter or one of them Uber scooters, or just get you a scooter, get you a dog or two, man. Get you one of them waist leashes and go ride 15 miles an hour. You're gonna see your dog going crazy. Man, it's gonna make you super happy. Your dog getting exercise, you having fun riding on a motherfucking scooter, bro. I'm telling y'all, there's the life right there. Like, I'm in a whole nother world, bro. I don't know if y'all ever done it, but if you want to, if you don't live in a big city, y'all need to live in a big city for real. Like, y'all need to literally go live in one of those cities where, see, look at that. I love having food in the fridge, bro. It's amazing having the food in the fridge. But like I said, if y'all live in a big city, make sure y'all live in a big city, bro. Like, honestly, y'all don't want to live somewhere that's boring. Like, I come from somewhere, I'm not a city boy. I'm not gonna lie, there's a city where I come from, but that we don't count that as a city. And everywhere I'm from, there's one main road to everything. Walmart next to Popeyes, Popeyes next to Cato's, Cato's next to GameStop, GameStop is right next to Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut's across the street from the Oriental Chinese market where you can buy authentic ramen noodles. I mean, bro, come on. The Walgreens is right there. CVS is right there. A tire store, like, come on. And that's a lot of places like that in Louisiana. That's the majority. All these woods, you surrounded by the woods and shit. But go move to a city, bro, where there's a lot to do. That's the point I'm making. Hold on, let me bite this shit. It's good. Oh my God, bro. I just started eating cereal back again. This shit is delicious. God damn. I'm telling y'all, if it wasn't for taste buds, this whole experience, this avatar experience of life would be so boring. It's literally the only reason why I love living. Food. Like, I feel like when God made us, he literally made us to the point where the only experience a true experience we can get is from taste buds and sight. Like, bro, what would you do if you didn't have no taste buds? Like, be real, life would be boring as shit. That shit is worse than being deaf. I'd rather be deaf than not be able to taste anything. That's terrible. All right, damn. Golly. Man. Man, I'm telling you, ass crack tastes like cereal, bro. Everybody would be ass eaters. I'm just saying. There'll be no exceptions. But yo, Uncle Clark said, food is the best life experience ever, bro. Taste buds, come on. Sight, come on, be real, bro. This shit is delicious, bro. I haven't had a Cookie Crisp in like years, dog. Yeah, there's a big difference between 1% and 2% milk. Everybody know that. 1% tastes more like diluted with water, but 2% is like real authentic milk. Bro, y'all ever had some shit that was so good you just want to swing on somebody? Like when I be by my girl, bro, I be eating, I be like this. I swear to God, that's what I do. Watch your bitch ass out, nigga. I swear to God, I'll knock your bitch ass out. Watch out, nigga. Take another bite. I swear to God, I'll be damn near finna get charged with murder. It'll just be like this. Don't let me get around your mama. I swear to God, it get real dangerous. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Shut your bitch ass up before I take another bite, bitch. You gonna be dead on the ground. Right on the pavement, bitch. I throw your ass in the shed, bitch. Watch out. Food be that good, bro. Should make you want to box your mom in the garage. I swear to God, bro. And don't get me started when I'm eating Reese's Puff. I swear to God, I be wanting to kickbox the shit out of my mom, dog. I be calling her. When I be eating Reese's Puff, I be calling my mom just because that shit's so good. I be just like this. Hey, mom, you a bitch ass nigga. I swear to God, you a hoe. Get your ass over here then. Talk that shit then. Yeah, you want to live with you see what it's like to be a punching bag? A whole ass. I stop the shit out your neck. You be paralyzed all the way from the top of your head to the back of your back. Your ass gonna be, mom, your ass ain't gonna be able to do a sit up for the next 30 years. Stupid ass. Hang up the phone. She's going, what is that about? Mom, these Reese's Puffs good as shit. Fuck you. Kids out there watching, don't take my language. Don't do what I do. I do what I do because I can do it. If I can't do it, I wouldn't be able to do it if I did do it. But I can do it. That's why I did it. So instead, move to a city where there's more money, better jobs, and more to do. Y'all be trying to stay in one spot your whole life, and that's what your problem is. That's what your problem is, bro. Stop trying to stay in one place your whole life. Stop doing that. You're making yourself miserable. Just because you live by family don't mean you got support. Just because you live by family does not mean you got support. Just because you live by friends don't mean you got a social life. Just remember that. Because in all realisticness, you need to be around. Sometimes you gotta be around. You gotta start fresh where nobody know you, when nobody strange is pulling you down or your reason. Stop trying to feel guilty for leaving. Moving to a big city was the best thing I ever done. You know why? Because nobody knows you. You can start fresh. Nobody can judge you. Literally, the best thing is nobody knows you. But there's more opportunity, better opportunity. I can never not live in a big city ever again. Even though I know I love the country, I do. I think I love the country probably just almost a little bit more. I used to love it more than the city, but like I'm really attached to the city now. The city is just so much to do. I mean, especially when you get a girlfriend, you could just go take her to Bath and Body Works and go shopping. You can go to the park. There's a million parks everywhere. There's a million restaurants to go to. Excuse me. There's a rooftop you could go eat at. The best brunch place. Like, bro, who wouldn't want to live? I mean, and people in big cities, they treat dogs like citizens. Like, they literally damn near have human rights. In Austin, they damn near have human rights. I'm not even joking. The first time I seen that they had a dog park, bro, I didn't even know dog parks existed. I swear to God, I'm not joking. I knew there was a kind of a thing about. I used to think that dog parks was like fucking obstacle courses, and there's like fucking ropes and shit, and they doing some crazy shit that you see on TV when they doing competitions. No, not even. In Austin, Texas, bro, they have literal parks. Dogs got water fountains out here, bro. I know parks back at home, even in the hood, didn't even have water fountains. And projects didn't even have the water fountains. Just regular places didn't even have water fountains. Dogs got water fountains, and there's dog parks and dog waste bag stations everywhere in Austin. And don't leave your dog in the car. I swear to God, them Austin people gonna get on your ass. It is not no joke. You leave your dog in the car for longer than 3 minutes, bro. You gonna have the cops. And somebody on Walmart, you gonna be in HEB somewhere. Let me tell them, hey, the guy with 2 pit bulls that are 7 months old, and the other one is 9 months old, a black and white coat, brown and white collar, and a white Honda Civic, license plate 75Z3VB with a Colorado license plate. Please come to your car, please, or you will be arrested. You will literally be in a store and somebody come track you down. Hey, you know you have your dogs inside the car, right? You can see a human literally laying out there with their head decapitated. Them Texas people don't give a fuck, but leave a dog in there for longer than 2 minutes. Buddy, the feds is on their way. Best believe that. The feds is on their way. Sit tight, bud. You already know what's gonna happen. Sit tight, buddy. It's over for you. Because I had the same instance. I put my dogs that's in the room right now, they were puppies. I put them on the balcony, bro, for like 5-10 minutes. They just got done eating, all hella energized. got hella nutrients, and I just gave them a bath, right? So I was like, I'm putting them on the balcony while I clean their cages because they took a shit in their cage, they peed in their cage. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go clean their cage. I'm cleaning their cage out. I put them on the balcony for like 5-10 minutes. I get a call from my apartment complex and an email. So I had my dogs outside in the heat all day. I'm like, what the fuck? Nigga, they were in the shade. And I know Texas get hot. But my dogs, we have, of course, there's a roof that covers the balcony. There's no heat that comes in. There's never light that comes in on the balcony. It's covered. Unless it's being directly in front of you. So I'm like, what the, the office is fucking closed. How I get a call from the office? They closed and they talking about my dogs. They was on a balcony for like 5-10 minutes. Why clean their cage? Because I didn't want them to be running around the house at the time when they were wet, right? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna let them go drive outside for a second. It's a little dry outside, so I'm gonna go get them in a few minutes. Not even. I go outside, a dude is taking a picture of my fucking balcony. I caught him at the last minute, tracked him down. Then he went to ask Gary about it. It was some creepy shit. I'm like, bro, you can't be taking pictures of people's balcony. Me and this guy went at it for a whole year. I'm not even lying. I got videos on my phone. Like, we were literally enemies with each other for the longest. We got like a whole three new full employment roster of employees and staff that work for the apartment complex. Why these guys, me and him been beefing for so long, all the old complex staff members would work there, and then the new complex, like we had like 3 different transitions, 3 different new managers, and this dude still beefing. The complex calling me because this dude felt like he getting threatened and all type of shit. My man, it was crazy, bro. But yeah, in Austin, they take care of their dogs here. I mean, don't ever do nothing wrong to no dog here. They gonna get on your ass, bro. I'm telling you, dogs get treated better than humans here. You don't believe me? Just watch. Get you a dog and come to Austin. You gonna get so much attention. People gonna think you walking around looking like you look like $1 billion man when you got a dog here in Austin. I'm not gonna lie. Everybody in I done met people. The only people I've ever met in my life and talked to is because I had dogs. I made friends because I had dogs. You know how they say in Texas, everybody got guns? Bro, in Austin, everybody got dogs. Like dogs and guns. But yeah, y'all, make sure y'all move to a big city. Get out of the little small place y'all currently at and live your life. Stop doing the same boring old shit. Move to a big, huge city. It's more to do. It's just more. Y'all don't believe me? Just try it. Because I'm telling you, you're sitting in the same city you've been going to high school. Why would you want to stay in the same city you've been going to high school at? Your family's like, I understand the support. I moved to Austin on my own, by myself. And look, I sacrificed sleeping in the car. I love that. And look how I'm living now, bro. I'm in the best. Life would never get no better than this for me. It can, and it will. But I'm just saying, like, I never even thought I'd be in this position that I am now. But I'm saying to y'all, your real support, never look for support from other people. Your real support is going to be you. If you don't support yourself, it's going to be harder to pick yourself up because you're going to be looking at everybody else around you for support and realizing that real support is you. Because you don't feel like you can support yourself enough. So I need family, I need friends, I need my girl. No. I'm always been independent. And this is not a lie. When I was 19, literally the day I graduated, I moved out the house. And I've been 110% fine since. I never needed support. Never asked nobody for a dime. I asked my dad for money before. I think I had some stuff going on. I was on probation. I asked my dad for money for 2 or 3 times because he had to pay for my bus ticket for me to go back and forth for my court hearing at one time. But I've never asked for money ever again. In the whole 7 years since that happened, I only asked for my dad for money maybe 2 times. Maybe. And I was 20 years old. And the only reason I needed it because I needed to get my daughter some diapers. I was broke as a mom, selling drugs, selling weed. But that's a story I'm gonna tell y'all in the future. But in the meantime, I just wanna let y'all know, your real support is you. Don't look for nobody else. Because you can have a whole support system, if you're not supporting yourself and really believing in yourself to push yourself to go as far as you need to, that support don't mean nothing. It don't. This whole time you're just gonna be like wondering why you're not getting anywhere. I got all this whole big support system. Where am I not going anywhere? Because when you support yourself and really go hard on yourself and with yourself, bro, you will literally go where you need to go. Literally, get you a job or two. Stay in your car for a little bit, bro. Sacrifice a month. That's all you need. You just need 3 pay stubs to get you an apartment. Say, okay, here it is. I'm gonna help you out. Because this is what I did. I had probation, so it was hard to get a job. It was hard to get first of all, let's keep this in mind. It was hard to get a job. And it was hard to move because I was on probation. I couldn't leave. So when I got that approved, I'm like, okay. I was praying to God I got that approved. It got approved. That was the best thing that ever happened to me because I'm like, okay, all I need to do is be able to move from the city and I'll start fresh somewhere else and I do what I need to do. It was hard to get a job and it was hard to get an apartment because of my record at the time. All you need to do is get you a job or 2 jobs, get you enough pay stubs to get 3 times the rent or 2.5 or 2.2, whatever. Some people do 2.25. Get enough money just to get you enough rent, enough 3 times the rent to get you a place. But sacrifice standing in your car for at least a week. But when you live in Austin, there's a lot of jobs that pay you weekly. So it'd take you maybe 3 weeks to get you a check and get you moving to a place. It shouldn't take longer than a month to get a place. Just go hard and just work average like everybody else. So this is what the deal is. If you don't like where you live and you want to have a completely different life and you love big cities and you want to, because I'm telling y'all right now, I would never in my life ever move out of a big city ever again. It is too much fun. It's amazing. I live in paradise. I feel like I'm on one of them Avatar movies where you live in one of the cities, you see flying cars and shit. That's what literally I feel like I'm living on. But at the time, like I said, get you somewhere, go somewhere and move somewhere where you can start fresh, get 3 times the rent, 2.5 times the rent. Live in a car for a little bit or a hotel, wherever you need to stay at just to get you a place. Get you a place, and that's all enough support system you need. That's very simple. I don't know how people do that. Oh, I'm from the trenches, I can't get out. How the fuck everybody from the goddamn trenches? Let's be realistic. Majority of us came from nowhere just because everybody were around shooting activity and everybody didn't hear guns and police sirens every night and you didn't get robbed. Don't mean you ain't come from a place where it was hard to get out of it. A lot of people came out of the mud, leaving white people. It's just some places was dangerous and some places was the trenches, but it was safe. Either way it go, it was still a struggle. Nothing really different. It's just harder when you got crime going on. But to make a long story short, move you somewhere where you can just get you 3 times the rent, get your own place. Who cares if you're sleeping on an air mattress, bro? This world is crazy. And I hope a lot of y'all who was Jordan heads in school making fun of kids who were Skechers and shit, now I bet y'all where y'all working at now. What y'all doing with y'all life now? Because y'all making fun of those kids that was in school and realized that their parents was spending money on dumb shit. I remember going to school and kids coming to school with $200 pair of Jordans on and making fun of other kids. But I wonder where that got you. And I've seen a lot of people, even though now I know where their moms work, I know how they living. Now, it's a reason why that was there. I'm not trying to downplay nobody, but you buying your kid $200, $300 pair of shoes, and your mom getting 20 hours at a gas station? You buying your kids shoes, $200 pairs of shoes, and your mom is part-time at Walmart? She's a greeter? Your mom getting 15 hours at Dollar General? Making $10 an hour at Dollar Tree, and she buying you $200 pair of shoes? That don't sound like no flex to me. I'm just being honest. Because I was one of those kids, and I seen kids at school, me and the rest of the kids were getting picked on because I remember one time, it was so bad, my grandpa had bought me some New Balance shoes, and I had some Dickie pants, a white shirt that he got me from Walmart. I got roasted the whole month. School started. Meanwhile, these kids don't even know. I knew their life. I knew what they was living like. Their parents didn't have money. They had to sell this lifestyle because they didn't want their kids to get bullied at school. So they wouldn't have their kid looking up. That's fine. Have your kids looking good going to school, but be realistic. You don't got the money like that. And I can promise you, none of them is, not even 80, 90% of those, 95% of those kids ain't doing not even half as good as me. I can promise you that. I can promise you that. And it's crazy because I got made fun of and I wanna, you know what? Jokes on y'all now. It's funny because I would never in my life send my kids to school with $200, $300 shoes. I don't care how much money I got. That's stupid. That's teaching my kids the opposite of what actual value of money is. I'm not teaching them, selling them the idea of materialistic things. The higher the materialistic mind, the lower the bank account. The lower value as you are as a person, the lower the understanding you have of life. I'm not doing that. I would never do that. I'm not selling my kids short, and I'm not letting my kid live a terrible life like that. My kids don't understand the value of money, how much to save, how much not to spend, not how much to spend, how much not to spend. If you focus on how much to spend, you're gonna be, oh, great. How much not to spend? Don't spend more than $10 a day on nothing. Don't spend more than $20 a week. Literally, I'm dead ass serious. Bro, I was in college broke, and I was surviving off $50 every 2 weeks. I was saving up the change I was saving up change from the jar that I had. It was a mayo jar, and I'll never forget it. I got it from work. It was one of those big ass mayo jars that the fast food restaurants have. It comes in the mayo thing. They take it, they open it, and they pour it into the sauce bottle. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna take this home, wash it out, and I had an idea. I was so broke in high school. My daughter just got born. I was like, yo, every time I make a purchase or a transaction, I'm gonna save the money, the change from that transaction, and just put it in there. And every 2 weeks, I'm gonna just count it, or every week I'm gonna count it and then buy groceries with it. I was eating chicken and mashed potatoes and green beans. I was eating good. I was only spending $20 a week on food. At the most, I was spending $100 a month on food, bro. And that's the problem with y'all. If you want to get rich, if you want to make a lot of money, hold and retain a lot of money, you already came from a bad place where you didn't have money. Why all of a sudden you want to spend like crazy and then cry broke? Bro, you came from nothing. You came from a broke home and never having money to spend. So now all of a sudden you get more money and you act like you can't eat ramen noodles and tuna and PB&J sandwiches all of a sudden every day. And just eating off cereal and sandwich meats and frozen pizzas. And when did you get bougie? That should be easy for you. It was easy for me. But when you're in a position where you can buy more food and have fun with how much money you spend on food, do that. Because I be having my little fun food. I'm not gonna lie, my fun. I'll spend $50, $60 for all the time. I don't mind. Like, I don't mind spending $120 on dinner with my girl, whatever the case may be. Because I'm eating for the times that I was starving and I was hungry when I was little. That's the only time I do it. I'm gonna treat myself today. Because I didn't eat when I was 9 years old. I didn't get to eat like this. When I was 12 years old, when I came home, the lights off, I didn't get to eat like this. When my mom had to work a double and I had to make butter rice and a frozen ham that was inside in the house, or some bread and make some mayo and just have a bread and sandwich meat sandwich, no cheese, no mayo, none of that. I'm eating for the times I couldn't eat like that. That's why I feel my belly like that, because I'm eating for that kid that was starving, that was going through it. But I'm not gonna eat like that all the time. So if y'all are in a position where y'all making all that kind of money, and then all of a sudden you're trying to build and you are building, but you know you're spending too much money, you want to get to, you gotta go. It should be easy for you to use some restraint, and stop spending money on crazy stuff and be able to not starve yourself, but budget yourself and eat. You ate like that before, why is it a problem now? That's how you're gonna get to where you need to go. And that's what I'm doing. It was easy for me before and it's easy now. Like I said, move to a big city, and stop staying in these small little spaces that y'all been in y'all entire life. Start over, start fresh. I'm telling you, life is great outside that bubble. I used to think there was nothing outside of that small city that I came from until I moved here into a big ass city with over 1 million people. Now they building Tesla here. Tesla factories is being built here. This city is flourishing. It was big, that's why I moved here, but it even got bigger since I moved here in 2017. It's crazy. Y'all need to get out, bro. Y'all need to experience life. The shit you see in the movies, that is real. You go into parks and see people, they got their lattes, they got their Starbucks, their coffee in their hand, they walking their dogs, they got nice outfits on, they got enough money in their bank account, they're happy. Happiness is real. You see it when you go places, especially in big cities. That shit in the movie is not a fake. And I'm gonna let y'all know that 80-90% of the time, that shit is all not scripted. When you see people and extras in the background, people really be filming movies in the parks. People are really living that happy ass life. But some people don't know that because they're coming around motherfuckers Saturday pants, smoking what you're trying to get into today. What the fuck can you get into? The fuck can you get into? Go down to the gas station and go buy a Black and Mild? Go roll down in front of down to somewhere at Walmart and McDonald's and stare at bitches going in and out on some bum shit? What kind of bitches you gonna get today? You going to a broke ass mall that nobody go to no more? That's gonna shut down because ain't no commission, no type of commissary, no type of sales or anything. Retail, nothing going good in that fucking mall. And that's where I'm from. That's literally what's been going on with that mall. But you going to the same places and same people y'all see every day. Going to the same club, trying to get into what? Ain't nothing getting to what? Get your broke bum ass outside and go to the park. Go get your ass outside and go to a arcade. Get your ass outside, go ride some fucking bumper cars. Go out there and go ride some fucking dirt bikes. Go on a hike, buy a dog. Go get you some coffee. Go do something nice for once. Go do something happy. Shit. Go on a run, go on a jog. Like I said, hiking is one of the best things you can ever do. Go take pictures in the wilderness, bro. Go do something. Go eat at a nice restaurant. Do some shit that you would think that somebody else you hang around is corny, but you know for a fact it's happy. And you can't share it with that person. You know, people you see on the movies, jogging and bow, doing all that fun shit in the park, throwing a frisbee and all that, that should be improv. That's improv. Those people in the back is genuinely happy. I know that for a fact because ever since I got my dogs, depression has literally not been a thing. Dogs will help you cure depression because they always keep you outside, they always keep you active. You think I'm lying? Get a dog. But man, like I said, I've been making this video for a long time and I just want y'all to know. I hope y'all watch this. If y'all like this video and y'all watch all the way to the end, y'all skip through, that's fine. As long as y'all watch at least a minute of this, I'm cool. But for all y'all watching, make sure y'all leave a like and comment and subscribe to this channel because I'm gonna be posting every day because we're gonna see how far we're gonna grow this channel. We at 11,000 subscribers right now, and I'm literally gonna take this YouTube thing serious for real now because I can't live with no regrets, and it's a new year, and I have a whole new feeling. And 2023 was crazy, but it was also it was bad and good, but it was literally that molding type of year, that year to build have a backbone and literally get where I need to go. And now that it set me up, and I had that crazy. My life was very constructive. It was like a construction site last year. I was building things and getting where I need to go. Now that I am starting off the year like this, I'm glad I'm starting it off this way. I don't have to build you always constantly building, but I don't have to do it the way and reconstruct it the way I did last year. But I appreciate y'all for watching this video. If y'all watch this long, if y'all even watch 2 minutes of this, I appreciate your time and I love y'all for watching. But really tune in because I swear to God, I'm not joking this time. We will be making videos every single day. This is going to be, we're going to tune in onto this YouTube channel and I'm going to make sure that we got some stories and we got stuff that we could talk about every single day and keep y'all updated and let y'all know, like, hey, make sure I'm keep y'all in check, make y'all mental in check, keep these goals going. Because when you look back at this video, 6 months to 12 months from now, I want y'all to literally come to this comment section and tell me what y'all accomplished or some things that y'all did that make y'all happy. And get, like I said, get out of that mudslide, get out of that crawfish mentality, get out of people who have crawfish mentality, who want to pull you down and don't want you to literally leave, bro, who don't want you to move away or don't want you to leave wherever you at because they're afraid you might flourish. And it's going to feel comfortable and it's going to be hard. I'm not going to lie to you. But like I said, get away from that place, y'all. Go find you somewhere where you can be happy and you can flourish and you ain't got nobody tied to you and nobody asking for handouts, and every time you trying to build, they're coming. Because remember, you owe nobody nothing but yourself. Remember that. And if you got a child, that's the only person you owe. You don't owe nobody but you and your child. Other than that, you don't owe nobody nothing. And don't feel guilty for it either. Because you cannot help everybody else until you help yourself first. If you're building an empire and you got rocks, keep stacking, and every time somebody come around you, I need a couple rocks to build mine, I need a couple, you're building your own empire and everybody asking for your fucking rocks. And you taking a handful of rocks and giving it to this person, handful of rocks giving it to that person. Next thing you know, you're going to stop and be like, wait a minute. His empire is bigger than mine. His empire is bigger than mine. It's way bigger than mine now. Because this whole time you've been handing out rocks and now you can't help more people than you like because your empire is not as high as it's going to be because you've been giving out rocks this whole time. People are taking from you. So build your empire first. Stop taking rocks and sand and gravel from your own establishment and your own success and giving it to people before you've been established. You have enough to give out. But I appreciate y'all for watching. I love y'all. And if y'all did watch this, God bless y'all. I appreciate y'all watching this video. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Bye.